Hello and welcome to this James the Bike Guy, where today we're getting a chance to take a look at the Giant Escape. And this Giant Escape lets you escape from normal bikes and, well, puns unintended. This is really a commuter/fitness style hybrid to escape from the rat race. Well, anyways, let's get into it. Okay, that was a terrible intro and I totally get it. And if you're still here, you're a stud, a star, a maiden, and everything else for the type of person that wants to check out a fun bike for your commute to work or riding with your kids, while also getting out for a fitness ride at the end of the day. That's a whole lot wrapped up into one bike, and that's a tall order. So this particular bike, the Giant Escape, falls into that category of a fitness hybrid. And a fitness or commuter hybrid really is that one bike to do it all. Consider this sort of like the RAV4, the Honda CR-V, that type of do-it-all daily commuter bike that also is able to take your family out for a nice weekend and be the bike that you'd go out on a cruise with. And to make that happen, Giant has put together a rig that has flat handlebars that go straight across and a nice neutral position where the saddle and the handlebar height on a proper size come in pretty neutral together. Now, in Giant's lineup, they do have their Cypress, which is the more upright comfort hybrid, and they do also have their Fast Road, which is the real hardcore commuter. And part of the magic in that is they come in a few different levels, this being the Escape 1. So this is the top dog, coming in at $930, at least at the time of recording this video. And for that, you're getting their A-Lux aluminum frame, and it comes forward to this carbon front fork. Now, the reason you might want a carbon fork on a bike like this is that carbon fork is going to help reduce some of the vibrations and whatnot that get transmitted up to the handlebar to help make the bike more comfortable. And then that A-Lux aluminum frame features things like internal cable routing, where you can see its nice and slick look. It also has a down tube and a seat tube water bottle mount. And out back, you've got mounts for racks and fenders, along with fender mounts on the front end of the bike as well. But out back here, you can carry some gear with you, carry your child seat, your book bag, or things like that. So the bike really has some versatility. One of the other things that's often missed on a lot of new bikes today is it still has a spot for a kickstand to be mounted right down there. Kind of cool to see. You don't see kickstands on too many bikes anymore, and that is a neat piece. Now, the drivetrain for this bike is a Shimano Alivio drivetrain. It rocks 2 speeds up front, a high and a low gear, and then out back, this Alivio rear derailleur operates through a 9-speed rear cassette. That gives this bike 18 total speeds, quite a bit of range, and then up top on the handlebar, you're going to be able to shift those gears with the thumb button going to the easier gear and your index finger going to harder gear. Up and down across on this aluminum handlebar, and I do like to see that they've got these giant ergonomic grips. Basically here you can see the little bit of a flat spot, which allows your palm to rest in on the bike and be nice and comfortable. And then one of the real nice features about this is it's going to be rocking Tektro 2-piston hydraulic disc brakes. These disc brakes are going to help slow the bike down, cope with the extra load if you're carrying some additional gear, and with the quick releases in the front and the back should make taking the wheels on and off real easy, because you don't have to worry about unclipping and adjusting the brakes when you take the wheel on and off. Now, seating yourself onto the bike is a Giant saddle. This saddle is pretty cushy. I like the way it feels, and it's mounted up on what they call their defuse seat post. So if we take a quick look with the hand behind, you'll notice that the back end of this post is flat. Now, the defuse posts are basically a 27.2 millimeter diameter post, but with the back being flattened like that, it allows the back end of the bike to have a little bit of flex on the seat post, which should help with the comfort going down the road. Well, anyways, now that we've taken a look at some of the features and designs of this bike, I think it's time we find out exactly what it weighs. The actual weight of the Giant Escape 1 and a size small. Comes in and weighs 23.82 pounds.